Welcome to another episode of the Drive Time Experience. Now driving in Manila, going to North. I'd like to thank my sponsors, View Ramen and Curry, the best ramen and curry in town. Naughty Cafe, the fastest growing milk tea franchise in the country. Pan Pacific Airlines, flying style, fly Pan Pacific. I'd like to thank 90 Degrees North. Thank you for sponsoring this wonderful professional microphone that I can use for my podcast, the Rode Procaster microphone. 90 Degrees North is a media company that provides system integration, total solution for transmission, studio, and head end. Please do get in touch with 90 Degrees North. They might have the solution you've been looking for. Now we start with the journey from Tondo, Manila, traversing the road from Doneta going towards the port area. In this area, our intention is to show how some people have defied the order of Mayor Isko Moreno to clear Road 10. It was effective then, but it seems that they have returned. As you can see in the image with the white circle, so the gaps are really quite obvious that even for 20 to 30-meter gaps, you would see vehicles parked, sometimes occupying one lane or even two lanes. These are a mix of private vehicles, some pedicabs, some vendors, and the usual container vans who have owned this road due to the lack of law enforcement. Some business establishments like vulcanizing shops have actually placed labels to block the road. So this is the current situation of Road 10, the Mel Lopez Boulevard. Now this is not only limited to some people who's just trying to make a living, but there are instances that you would see minors below 21 years old playing on the streets, which should be addressed by the local officials, barangay officials, and the kagawad to remind people that an existing enhanced community quarantine is in place that bars them from leaving their houses for no immediate and apparent reason. And yeah, it should be the parents who should be held accountable on this one. So as we traverse further, you would see that there's a uniform pattern of such vehicles being parked, occupying a lane or two. And now in this example, I think two lanes are occupied already. So it limits the flow of traffic going to the north. This is daytime, so it could be worse during nighttime. It could create congestion and creates substantial hazard to traffic, especially since this area is usually dark and you might not be able to notice some obstructions in this area. So extreme caution should be taken by the driver when traversing this road. So in this part of the video, I have increased the speed to 300 times because it's in this part it's quite clear, and the next area where a lot of vehicles are parked is near the Smoky Mountain. So before we reach Smoky Mountain, you will notice that the island in the middle, uh, some enterprising individuals have made an effort to cut the island enough for vehicles to pass by and collect some change for people who would like to cut the travel time to take the proper turn. So I call this part the U-turn, the private U-turn created by some enterprising individuals. So the thing here is that initially it was meant for some bikes or tricycles, but then they made the gap wider enough for large vehicles, even vans. I've seen it before. So they are able to make the turn here illegally. As you can see how they have destroyed the island. And it's quite surprising that no local government took action to address this issue. So yeah, we're traversing the area of Smoky Mountain now. So you'll notice that there's a lot of nice cars actually parked in those areas. New ones. We have sedans and pickups. It's quite interesting. They have no regard to the public road, and they have taken it uh, among themselves to use it as their own parking. So I do hope that the local government could take care of this one and maybe slap a stiffer fine for those who are using public roads for their private use. So we have already passed the bridge, so technically we're in Navotas City now. So in this part, you might think that those erring individuals are limited to Manila, but no, they also exist in the area of Navotas City. I call it the North Bay Boulevard area. So there had been road widening in this area also, enough to decongest some major roads in Metro Manila. But then again, uh, some individuals do not see the big picture and just park their nice cars on the road. So you'll see on the right side, yeah, a lot of people walking around. This is in the middle of an NECQ, parked vehicles, the three-wheeled and the four-wheeled vehicles. But I guess it's not that bad compared with Manila because you could see here at least 5 lanes are still open. In Manila, you have, I think, two or three at certain areas only. So, I'm not saying this is a good thing, but Navotas has a better road condition, the traffic condition, than in Manila. So, not taking away anything from the heads, the mayors. I'm sure the local officials, the barangay officials, could do more to make it even better for all motorists. Yeah, this is North Bay Boulevard, so could expect huge traffic, especially in the late afternoon, in the evening, and the early morning for those people in the fisheries industry.